Hey, it's Steven from Pirate Dr. Steve. So, after a lot of searching, I finally got my hands on the Disney Encanto, the Madrigal House. So, if you're having trouble finding it, just don't give up. It's going to come back in restock again. Amazon already had it. I've seen it a couple other places. It just goes in and out of stock real fast. Just keep looking. You're going to find it. All right. Well, let's finally get into it. Let's unbox and have a look.
All right, so here it is. Again, like I said, it's Lego set 43202, the Madrigal House, 587 pieces, and it just looks great looking at it. This set is essentially part of the Disney Princess line, similar to the way that Raya and Frozen were. That's mostly apparent from the design of the box, the minifigure types used, you can see here, they look very similar to just the Disney Princess line and the Lego Friends line. The 3 Encanto sets are also immediately preceded by set 43199, which is a little $10 Frozen build, and then followed by 43203, which is a Disney Princess Enchanted Creations set with Aurora, Merida, and Tiana that I got for my wife actually the other day. It comes with 3 characters, of course, Mirabel, our main character, Antonio, and as well as Abuela Alma. Let's flip it over to the back. We have the inside, and oh, the biggest attraction. I don't know about you guys, but I hate it when they do the push tops. Why can't they just do tape for all of these? All right, this one again was damaged, but I didn't buy this for investing purposes. I bought it to actually open it, build it, and probably let my kids play with it before we display it somewhere. All right, well, let's get to opening it. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the pop-top boxes, so letter opener. I always usually use a letter opener or just a butter knife or regular knife just to open the boxes. I don't know why. I just don't like opening the other way. So I always just slide them in, break them through. All right, now that I have it open, let's open it up and have a look. All right, we have bags, 2, at least 4, 5 bags, 1, 2, 3, 5. And then we have 2 sticker sheets and nice, pretty thick book here. Glossy, nice. Reminds me of the medieval blacksmith book for some reason. I don't know why, maybe just because I recently built that one. But here's our stickers. Book again, instruction book, and then all of our bags. All right, let's put it together. I wish I'd have learned to snap my fingers and insta-build Legos so much sooner. Now let's move along to my review of this set. Obviously, these are my impressions, but I definitely encourage everyone to let me know what they think about this set down in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not? Are you going to get it? Do you already have it? All right, first things first is the appearance or aesthetic of the set. Well, the colors really pop. As someone who doesn't build any of the Lego Friends sets, my wife has on occasion, and I know they use some of these bright colors, but just how all these colors stand out, that was really my first impression. I love the color usage. But I think I enjoy the arrangement of the colors on the inside even more. In general, I like looking at it. I like the way that Lego went about incorporating the different colors, especially with the differing rooms, like Mirabel's room, Bruno's room, all the different rooms. I really love it. With the minifigs, I really like the prints. The Antonio's is fine. I mean, it's pretty similar to the one that they did during his set. But really, the prints that they did for these 2 figures, I really love them. Both of the prints are just really detailed. I think they just really did a good job on them. So for me, I'd give this an 8 for an aesthetic. So accuracy, how accurate is the build to the actual Madrigal House, La Casita? So comparing them side by side is where I think this build suffers the most. So is the build accurate? No, it really just isn't. Honestly, for me, that's the kind of biggest downside here. And having a $50 set, you just aren't gonna get the grand scope of the house with only 500 to 600 pieces. It's just not gonna happen. But I also don't think Lego was trying to necessarily do that with this build. I think they were obviously going for a smaller representation. This was a set built for my kids, not for adults. But they're calling it the Madrigal House, and if I compare it to that house, it just isn't all that accurate. I would have loved to have seen inside with just everyone having their own doors at least, instead of just Mirabelle. So if you're like me, immediately you'll just wish it was bigger to truly match the scope of the house. Unfortunately, they haven't done this commonly in the Disney and Disney Princess brands, unlike Star Wars and Marvel. Elsa's castle and the Walt Disney World castle have gotten the larger scale models, but we just don't see it in general for these two Lego brands, which is a shame because a larger build of La Casita would have been impressive at perhaps a 150 to 160 price point. So for accuracy, for me, I'd only give it a 5. Build mostly seems to fit for the recommended age. I was able to knock it out pretty quick with my son helping me along the way. Seemed a very solid build for the 6+ age recommendation that they have. I'd say the stickers and the roof tiles may be the most challenging part for the younger age group. This was definitely a set with mostly stickers and very few prints. And if you had the thought earlier in the video, yes, they did give me double sticker sheets. I'll give the build a solid 8. As with everything in this review, value is always subjective. I'd say from a piece count, $50 seems pretty good for 500 plus pieces, though there are quite a few small pieces in the roofing tiles that can make that a little bit misleading, that 500 plus count. Minifigs is where I'd say the value is kind of hurting or lacking. Getting Abuelo was nice, but we had Antonio from his own magical door set 743200. The little capybara is fun, which is that little guy. I would have loved to have seen fan favorites Luisa and Bruno in this set, however, and I suspect I'm not the only one, but it can be hard so far in advance for Lego and other companies to know which characters are going to be popular. I'm sure they're basing the figures off of what Disney gave them, and I don't think they were expecting Luisa and Bruno to be as popular as they ended up being. Value-wise, I guess I'll give this a 7, all things considered. Overall, I think this is a good set. I think they have a few things like the minifig choices and just the scope of the set that held it back for me. So I'll give it a 7, a good solid set. If you like Encanto, I think you'll enjoy this set. I know it's been a bit hard to find it initially, but that will improve with time, I'm betting. So if you want this set and you're not in a big rush, waiting for it to go on sale for $40-ish at Amazon or Target probably wouldn't be a bad strategy either, though. Hey, thanks for checking out this review. If you have any feedback or other content ideas, let me know down in the comments section below. And if you like the video, I'll always appreciate a like and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thanks.
Lego set 4320.
And of course, our main character, whose name escapes me. Ooh. And unlike Star Wars and